Russello, the Dallas Mavericks trade deadline thing, we said that they needed rebounding, size, defense. They got those things, but I'm not so sure I like it. They went all in for PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford. You know, like a team like the Lakers going into the summer, they have 3 first-round picks to trade and a couple of dog shit players nobody wants on their team. The Mavericks only have 2 first-round picks and a bunch of young players that actually have trade value, but they just can't make a move like the Lakers can. I'm not so sure I get it. I'm not so sure I understand what they're doing. The contradiction piece, Russello. Right. I mean, look, we could have the Luka conversation for an hour, but we're not.
We should do it.
No, I don't want to because that means I actually have to have an opinion on something controversial.
Okay.
Yeah, no. So the Grant Williams thing, it comes out, and I'm like, wait, what? He's wearing Jason Tatum shoes? And then somebody said on Twitter that he was standing too close to Luka at the urinal and splashing pee on him. I'm just like, that's fucking weird.
That happened?
Look, The Dallas Mavericks continue their winning ways, ladies and gentlemen. 5 straight wins for the Mavericks. They beat the Washington Wizards 112-104 in a game that, honestly, excites me as a Mavericks fan. I know what you're thinking. Slightly, dude, they beat the Washington Wizards. My 7th grade B team could probably do that. Listen, this is a game that the Mavericks probably don't win a week ago. I feel very confident in saying that. Now, why do I feel confident in saying that? The Mavericks only made 9 threes in this game. And in the Luka Doncic era, which has been 6 years, by the way, time flies when you're having fun. There hasn't been a lot of fun. But this was only the 14th time in the Luka Doncic era that the Mavericks won a game despite making less than 10 threes. And the first time they've done it since March 23rd, 2022. It's been damn near 2 years, 2 full calendar years since the Mavericks won a game despite making less than 10 threes. And the reason why they pulled it out was good defense, good rebounding, and a diversified offensive portfolio down the stretch. We weren't just reliant on chucking threes and praying to God. There were some pretty decent looks. Let's start with the new additions. Obviously, Daniel Gafford had a huge role to play in this game, going up against his former team already. I love the trade when the trade deadline passes, when we get the immediate revenge games, right? Like 2 games into it. There's no time to even let it sink in what just happened at the trade deadline. You're playing your old team immediately. Gafford in this game had 16 points, 17 rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds, 5 blocks, 2 steals in just 24 minutes. Stuff in the stat sheet. Throughout 2 games, Gafford is averaging 17.5 points per game, 13 rebounds per game, and 3 blocks per game. And this is really big for a Mavs team that has just been absolutely horrible on the glass so far this season. They are the 4th worst defensive rebounding team in the league by percentage. And in Gafford's first 2 games, the Mavericks have out-rebounded the Thunder by 14, the Wizards by 4. And this is really important because the Mavericks are 16-6 this season when they out-rebounded their opponents. 16-6. Sometimes it's just that simple. PJ Washington, while he hasn't been great shooting-wise so far, only 1 of 9 from 3 in his first 2 games, he's 9 of 12 on 2-pointers, attacking the rim, attacking mismatches, attacking closeouts. These are the things that PJ Washington adds to the offense, these new wrinkles to the offense where in weeks past, the Mavericks would have guys who were really one-dimensional offensively. Catch and shoot, 3-pointers, and if those aren't falling, nothing's falling. But PJ's ability on ball adds some wrinkles to this offense. And he's been great defensively. His first minutes as a member of the Dallas Mavericks, they threw him on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Welcome to the fucking team. I think he's been great so far defensively, and his versatility really does add quite a bit. It allows the Mavericks to go small. The Mavericks do love going small, and it's been difficult for them because it would be Maxi Kleber at the 5 when he's healthy, and then like Grant Williams at the 4. And Grant Williams, you know, in theory can make it work, but he's just small. He's like 6'5", 6'6". PJ Washington, a little bit bigger. The Mavericks closed out this game against the Wizards in the clutch with a small ball group out there. They had Maxey at the 5 and PJ Washington at the 4, and they were wreaking havoc defensively, just being able to switch all over the court. And so far, just 27 minutes. It's all small sample size, but I'm still using it. Maxi Kleber and PJ Washington have a 43 net rating in the 27 minutes that they've played together with a 77 defensive rating. Now, granted, it's a really small sample size, and using these like rate stats with a sample this small can be really wonky, but it does pass the eye test. And I'm just using this to convey this message to you that this grouping has been legitimately good defensively. And I usually hate when teams say shit like this, but the Mavericks getting Maxi Kleber back from that toe injury, and it seems to be fine. We seem to be moving in the right direction now. It really is like adding a new player to your roster. Because earlier in the season, Maxey felt like an afterthought. Like, yeah, hopefully Maxey gets healthy, but who knows? But he's been playing some of his best basketball in recent years lately, especially on the defensive end, where he's just been absolutely dynamite. And in the Mavericks' 5-game winning streak, Maxey is a plus 75 in 134 minutes. So they are dominating the minutes that Maxey Kleber is on the floor. I just like the way this new look team feels. Granted, again, it's very small sample, but they're winning games with their defense. Oh, slightly. Me and 4 random guys at LA Fitness could do good against the Wizards defensively. Are you going to let me have anything? Are you genuinely? What's Daniel Gafford bringing to the table? A big body for Luka to work with down low. That high screen. 2 go to Luka. Daniel Gafford rolling to the rim. That little soft touch. First points of the game for the Mavericks. How about we run it back? Next time down the floor. Same play. Nice slip there by Gafford. Now here's why I think Derek Lively is going to start whenever he comes back from injury, regardless of how well Daniel Gafford has played so far. That's because Derek Lively is an incredible decision maker in the short roll. Right here, Gafford. This ball has got to get to Kyrie Irving, right? The ball gets out to Kyrie Irving, and now one of the more talented on-ball players in the league can create, and that's either a swing out to Josh Green or attack, whatever the case may be. Instead, Gafford puts it on the deck. He's going to miss at the rim, gets it back, misses again. You know, I like the effort, right? I like the offensive rebound, and I get the idea. You're going right at a smaller guy in Jordan Poole. Would like to see him just put him under the basket here, to be honest with you, but this is why I think Derek Lively is ultimately going to be, you know, the guy whenever he comes back from injury. PJ Washington did a great job defensively against Kyle Kuzma in this game. Nice job preventing a drive right there. Kuzma wants a foul. You're not getting it. Way to move your feet. Just give Luka a great rim runner to play with. This is a great job by Luka. Drawing the defense out just enough, right? That Jordan Poole, who's there to help on Gafford. The more Luka draws the defender, the more Jordan Poole has to commit to Josh Green in the corner. And now Gafford's open for this no-look pass from Luka. Ends up being a foul. Talk about the new additions, but you still got this guy on your team. Kyrie Irving. Hello? Ooh! Talk about Gafford in the roll, in the short roll. How about PJ Washington? Good slip right there. Nice little touch on this floater. Again, PJ Washington hasn't shot the 3-ball well yet so far for the Dallas Mavericks, but he's been really good on 2-pointers, good around the rim, and that's a nice little wrinkle to add to this Mavericks offense. This looked like the most Dallas Mavericks game possible. Come out after a 30-point blowout win against the Oklahoma City Thunder, by far the best win of the season. And here comes Luka Doncic throwing behind-the-back bullet passes into the 30th row. It looked like the Mavericks were going to lose this game for the longest time. I'm just now noticing this guy's a Dallas Mavericks Coors Light jersey on. All right. Luka Doncic is dead serious about wanting all defensive team honors. He's dead serious. Gets beat right here by Tyus Jones, but great recovery to block that shot from behind. Now, I will say, you know, Luka clamped up down the stretch of this game. We'll get to some clips here in a bit, but he was getting worked early on by Deni Avdija. I just got to be honest. Lost in everything else going on for the Mavericks, Jaden Hardy's been playing some really nice basketball lately. Nice behind-the-back move right there. Finish through contact. Ah! The Apple Vision Pro goggles on Dwight Powell. Just can't get over it. Maxey Kleber, welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. Great block. Get the ball up court. Here comes Luka Doncic. And one! Over Mavericks legend, DeLon Wright. This was a good job by Gafford right here in the middle of the floor. Good read. Good kick out to Timmy. And a nice job by Tim Hardaway Jr., who had a really, really bad game. No toys around it. But that was a nice move right there. Attack that aggressive closeout. Get a wide open midi. Good job by Gafford. But, of course, it's Big Gaff working on the boards. Another Tim Hardaway Jr. clank. What a cut by Josh Green. Good pass. Great finish. Josh Green. He's been tremendous. Clamp up, Luka. Clamp up. Luka's been one of the best post defenders in the league. Body him up. Nothing easy. And get that shot out. One of Gafford's 5 blocks on the night. Again, PJ Washington playing some really good defense in this game on Kyle Kuzma. Good work staying connected just long enough, and a great help by Daniel Gafford. Great contest. Dan. Big Dan. I don't know how I feel about that one. Just going to be honest with you. Great patience right here by Big Dan. Great job. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, Jesus, that looked like a foul. Oh, it was. They showed the replay. There was nothing clean about it. But, hey, there's no pictures in the scorebook. Are there ghosts on the basketball court, bro? Whose feet are these? Whose feet are those? Who is it? I like this a lot right here. PJ sealing the smaller Jordan Poole. Luka's going to find you. You make yourself available down low, Luka will find you. Let's get some easy points. Love this defensive possession from PJ Washington. Good help and a great recovery to get out and contest that shot. He might have even tipped the pass out. Because I remember when this play happened, I was shocked that pass even got through. Maybe not. But either way, good defensive energy and activity there by PJ. Going to post PJ Washington up. I like this early in the third quarter. Get PJ Washington involved. Good drive. Good dump off. The newcomers. Hey, how about that for a nickname duo? The newcomers. And we're going to keep that nickname duo. Even whenever they're on the team for 5 years, we're going to call them the newcomers. I mentioned this in my video about Gafford a couple days ago. I like me some violent blocks. No! Yeah! And then he's screaming afterwards. Oh, and then mean mugging. Oh, shit. We're in business. Josh Green's a smart basketball player. I can't tell if we are witnessing a legit breakout into role player stardom or if it's just a hot stretch for Josh Green. I'm kind of leaning towards the former. Nice. PJ Washington feels a little trigger shy early on, a little hesitant. Maybe there's still some nerves that he's working out. You know, you'd like to see that three ball go up immediately. Just shoot that shit right then and there. He'll figure it out. I'm not worried. Just having a big body available at all times could be very helpful for an offense. Tim Hardaway Jr., that's a nice pass for Timmy. Gafford making himself available. Easy. Again, great to see Jaden Hardy wake up lately. Luka getting doubled. Nice job coming to the ball by Jaden Hardy. Knocked down. Again, the Mavericks only made 9 threes in this game. 9 threes and they won. Who are they? Look, I'll just come out and say it. I thought Luka was really bad the first 3 quarters of this game, at least to Luka's standards, right? To be fair, the entire team looked a little bit slow and out of it the first 3 quarters of this game. But to Luka's credit, in the fourth quarter, 9 points, a perfect 3 of 3 from the field, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, no turnovers, a plus 17. When it was time to take the game over after a slow start and what felt like a almost guaranteed loss, a sluggish performance, Luka turned it on in the fourth quarter when he had to. That's over Bilal Coulibaly. Bump. Small. Shooting over you. I'm Luka Doncic. Great extra pass right here by PJ Washington. Great job. Jaden Hardy. I'm coming home. Coming home. Just a great defensive possession right here for the Mavericks. Bodies flying everywhere. Guys moving around. Good help right here by Maxi Kleber. Good job by the Mavericks. Good closeout by Luka. Great closeout by PJ Washington right there. Great rotation. Great closeout to force that tough 3. Oh, Maxi. Maxi did not want to shoot this 3 at all. Maxi wanted no business shooting this 3. But he made it. And Maxi, that's why you always believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself. Games like these, I feel like Luka's nickname should be the procrastinator. I'm just going to wait until the last possible second before I turn it on. The procrastinator at it again. Another great defensive sequence right here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford had a great game. Spinning. Oh, shit. There's Maxi Kleber. I'm scared and terrified. I just dropped the ball out of bounds. The procrastinator. Too much space. Wait. I mean mugging. Oh. You know what? I kind of missed the long hair in the headband. I'm just going to be real. It had some aura to it. Really smart cut right here by PJ Washington again. Make yourself available. Luka Doncic will find you. That's a great cut. Fouled. Free throws. But great work right there by PJ Washington. Again, Luka Luka was getting torched by Daniel Gafford all game long, and then the fourth quarter came around, and the procrastinator made it happen. Good job right there by Luka. Stayed with him just long enough for the help defense to get there. Forced a bad pass, and a great job by Josh Green reading the passing lane. And then on the other end, how about Maxi Kleber? The dagger. Does Maxi Kleber do the phone call animation anymore? Hey! Wait. No. The producer for Valley Sports Southwest is a comedian. He's got to be a comedian. There's got to be a comedic aspect to this. The Maxi Kleber poster, and then immediately we cut the Daniel Gafford laying on the ground holding his face. Just a great luxury to have, ladies and gentlemen. Shot clock winding down, possession going nowhere. PJ Washington has a smaller Corey Kispert on him. I'm just going to put the ball down, bully him. You're too little. Then, of course, we have Luka the comedian. Nice hit-ahead pass here to Kyrie. Easy finish. Mavs going to win this game. Call the timeout for him, Luka. Let him know. Timeout. PJ Washington's going to be fine shooting the basketball, ladies and gentlemen. He is like 25% on corner threes this season. Career-wise, he's around 37%, so I'm not too worried about it. He's going to get looks like these. They're going to go in. I mean, it's going to be a luxury to have for this Mavericks team. Trust me. But don't believe in them. Believe in me. Then how about this to ice the game? Again, the procrastinator at it again. Torched all game by Daniel Gafford. And this is what happens. Daniel Gafford tries to get past him. Runs into a brick wall. Don't you know he has tree trunk legs, Denny? Luka's not happy either. Get off the fucking ground. Great win by the Mavericks. I've been saying all season this feels like a Mavericks team that could go on a second half run. They have the pieces, especially after the trade deadline. let's see how it all pans out, baby. It's been a roller coaster of emotion so far this season, and I don't see that stopping anytime soon. I give this Mavericks game against the Wizards an 8.3 out of 10.